Are you ready?
Hi, I'm Formula One Tommy. I'm really looking forward to the next Formula One race, and to all petrol heads around the world, keep racing.
In the studio today, I'm joined by F1 Tommy himself, and he's come back to tell us all about the world of F1, but also he's got other news about other motorsports, and I think you want to start with MotoGP?
Yes, I keep one eye on one of the four screens here in the studio, because I think we need a sunglass, because Martin is filming us here in the studio. And Marc Marquez is quickest in the third free practice in Le Mans. And now it's just switch over to Paul Espargaro is now on P1. And hello to the Swiss guy, to René Locher, he is listening us in Switzerland. And Tom Lütti is on P5 at the moment. And another Swiss guy on P7, Randy Krummenacher. Well done for the Swiss guys. And the third free practice in the MotoGP is finished already. And Casey Stoner, he is on top of the list.
Okay, so tomorrow's the big race, yeah?
Tomorrow is the big race, yes, and qualifying will start 6 p.m. local time in Thailand with the Moto3, followed by Moto2 and MotoGP as well.
Well, knowing you, I'm sure you'll be glued to your TV set watching that.
Yeah. And one word also, again, back to the V8 Supercars in Australia. Corinne sent me a message and say they are planning to go to Singapore at the Yas Marina Formula 1 track to racing over there. Should be great over there.
I have to say, many thanks to Corinne D. Ellis.
Always, it's unbelievable.
She brings us up to date with the latest news about... I think it's really a blossoming sport. A lot of people are now getting into this. Australia.
I think she is a bit more addicted.
Not just people in Australia, but people around the world getting into it now, aren't they?
Yeah, we have also the Power Ranger, Will Power. He's also Australian, and he won the last 3 IndyCar races in a row. But now it's the Indy 500, and it's always different. And it's also, I'm a little bit scary, because the Indy 500 next weekend, it is the first oval track after the last horrific
of course,
crash in Las Vegas when Dan Weldon died.
That's right.
And as a tribute to him, all the cars from 2012 named DW for Dan Weldon.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
It was one of the horrific crashes ever I saw in my life. An 18 car was involved, and even Will Power, he starts flying and did the backwards loop.
Back somersault. Yeah, I remember.
Even now I got goosebumps when I'm talking about this, you know.
Yeah, I did see it. But I mean, let's face it, Tommy, motor racing is dangerous.
Motor racing is dangerous, yes, but...
And that's why people are interested in watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, believe it or not, I mean, we go there to watch the skill, but we also go to see, hey, let's see if there's a smash
definitely on 2 wheels is much more danger. Look at Marco Simoncelli last year. I don't want to talk about the bad and the sad things of this side, but... we have to talk about this, because I was so sad.
But there's so many great drivers and riders who have disappeared because of the speed they want to attain, what they want to get.
Always bad luck as well. And hello to my good Italian friend Dino Mio. He's listening us in Germany now, and he has tears in his eye when he talked about Gilles Villeneuve, and what for Ayrton Senna is for me, for him it's Gilles Villeneuve. And
but he was even closer to Gilles Villeneuve than you got to Senna, let's face it.
No, I was 2 meters away from Senna in Hockenheim in Germany, but...
Can you remind our listeners about the story of your friend Dino?
Yes, this month at the 8th of May, it was the 30th days of death from Gilles Villeneuve, and he died in 1982 in the final qualifying in Zolder. And my friend Dino, he was in the pits with another friend from him, and fortunately Gilles Villeneuve come around the corner and he shake his hand, and he was the last fan who shake Gilles Villeneuve's hand just 40 minutes before he died. And it was very, very sad for Dino, and he told me, can you do me a favor and translate the sentence for me in English, because I want to post it in Facebook.
Yeah, sure.
And I did it for him, and really, we both, he and me, we had tears in our eyes when I translated it into English.
It's very emotional. Yeah, it's really emotional.
Unbelievable, I tell you. For me, it's like yesterday, because I was there at the same place when Gilles Villeneuve died. It was the DTM series in Zolder, and I was at the same place because we walk around the circuit. It was
very, very
thrilling.
Very, very sad. Okay, in the studio I'm joined by F1 Tommy. He's going to stick around for another hour. We've got another hour of the show. We're going to take a piece of music, a choice of Tommy's. It's Seal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Seal.
And?
Love's Divine.
We follow motorsport together, don't we?
Yes, sure, of course.
And when we're talking about motorsport, we can't forget we've got local motorsport around here.
Yes, we have the Bira circuit, and Bangsen was a fantastic festival.
And that's right. And I've just checked on the racing calendar. The next thing up at Bira will be on Saturday, the 2nd of June. They're going to have the Nitto 3K, so I think we'll go up to that, because it should be good fun.
Yeah, it's Thomas Raldor's birthday, 2nd of June.
And we have to say that Thomas is a good supporter of our show. We've had him on the show quite a lot. And also we did the amazing track day with him,
yes,
where we got raised a phenomenal amount of money for the kids who need helmets, yes, on the way to school. So I have to say big thanks to him, and I'm looking forward to watching him race as you are.
Of course.
Are you following the Thai racing scene?
Yes, when I talking about the Thai motorsport, I have to say we have to go back to the Moto2, and we have also a Thai boy racing there, and it is the Moto2, and is Ratapark Villairot, and he is racing for Thai Honda PTT Gresini team. It's a Moto2 and a Swiss frame, because the engine in the Moto2 are all the same. They have 32 engines. It's a 600cc 4-stroke engines, and they are blocked. You cannot open it, you cannot modify nothing. You put all engine into the drawer and give it to the team. So the engine are all the same, but the frame of the bike is different. So we have also one Tiber, and he finished in the 3rd free practice in Le Mans at the 28th position.
Yeah, but how many is that in the racing? Is there 28 in the race?
I don't know. I remember in the 250cc on 2 strokes, he was sometimes in the top 5 during the race.
Right. So he's trying to make it big in Europe or on the world scene.
I hope so for Thailand.
Do you think there's anybody else who can do that in the 4 wheels?
If a good sponsorship in the background, I think Jack Lambert can race in the World Touring Car Championship.
Yeah.
He did race for a German guy. He's 50 now, and he's also in the private.
That was Franz Engsler.
Yeah, Franz Engsler.
Yeah.
And Liqui-Moly BMW, and he's in the private.
That's right. Yeah.
Inside the WTCC racing, and it's fantastic. And Jack say I can compete with him.
And he did do something over there, didn't he? He was in Germany, I believe.
Yes, he was on the Lausitz ring sometimes.
Yeah.
And he started from last and finished. He overtook, I think, 10 or 12 cars immediately.
He's a good racer.
He's a good racer. Yes,
very good racer.
Definitely.
And I've known him quite a few years now, and I have to say, I love to watch him race. Yeah. It's very, very entertaining. What are you looking at in particular at the moment?
For us in Germany now is new that we have the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series live on TV, on our pay TV channel, and it's not every race live, but the last 10 from the Chase are all live in Germany, and a couple of races, for example the Daytona 500, the season opener was live, and also the Talladega Super Speedway was also live in Germany.
Right.
They do all coverage on Monday, 1 hour at 9 p.m. local time, so it's also very good and interesting for me to follow.
But now you've got DTM is getting very big, isn't it?
Yes, and BMW is coming back after 20 years.
And you've got the Porsche Cup as well.
Porsche Cup, yes. And
so there's a lot going on in Europe.
Yeah, and we have even the Porsche Super Cup. They are racing with the Formula 1.
Really?
When they are in Europe, yes.
Okay.
It's good. They have also some guest starting cars, 2 or 3, maybe sometimes 1, and you can compete with them with the wild card.
Okay, cool.
Get in touch with Johnny. Visit Pattaya105.com and let him know what you'd like to hear today. 105.